What's up guys, I'm back here with another video. It's been many months since I've done an update video, and that's because I've mostly lost interest in the game, Doom. I've lost my interest in the game, interest in making WODs and stuff like that. Like last year, I was working on update Doomguy's Warzone Platinum Edition, fixing all bugs and issues. I was working on that, then lost interest. And then some time ago later on, I was working on, getting the gold edition storyline made into a separate WOD, importing all the necessary resources from gold edition to that WOD with platinum upgrades, you know what I mean? What else I'm talking about? Like the blood effects, the decals, the smoke, that kind of stuff. The kind of stuff you saw in Doomguy's Warzone Platinum Edition is what I want to add in the storyline with an alternative soundtrack. That was one of my ideas. And then I lost an interest in that, so that's what's been going on. It's just I've been feeling it lately. And it's also going to be a long video. So, if you're interested in not watching the entire thing, that's fine. I'm going to put timestamps in the description. So, if you're not interested in watching the entire thing and are interested in my opinions on certain topics, and yeah, just click on it and you'll get there to that topic. So, first thing I want to discuss is what happened to some of my older videos, and one of the main reasons I took down some of my older videos is because I don't want people using them against me for more drama, and plus, they kind of make me cringe, you know what I mean? That's what it is to me. I know some of you guys may like it, but to me, it's all about job security and more peace and quiet, basically. That's what it is. And I took down, most of my random videos and stuff like that, I guess, the Doom community, but my opinions have not changed. The threads are still up there on my old forums when I talked about the community and stuff like that. So, I've created a new subforum for that. I moved all the Doom community discussions from off topic onto there, so yeah, and I'm gonna make it the same deal as Waterfree. So if you guys are interested in giving out your 2 cents and stuff like that, you don't have to sign up to get a new account. You can just give out your opinions, your 2 cents, that kind of thing. You can still do that, okay? I took down some of those videos and replaced them with the text to still give out most of the same thoughts in a more reasonable, respectable manner, okay? So that's what's going on over there in the forums. I still have most of the stuff there. The forums closed down September of last year. I'm not going to reopen it up. The registration's closed. And I kind of did miss Target as well. Target deleted his account and left. So that's what happened to him. I probably moved on with his life just like I have. But yeah. That's what happened to my older videos. I don't want people using them against me. And I don't want more drama. Plus, I don't want to potentially be fired from my job. Maybe I'm a little bit paranoid, but that's kind of how I feel about the situation right here. So that's what happened to my old videos. The future of my channel is going to be simple. I really don't care much about it more. Every once in a while you might see a new video from me. Just don't expect it all the time, alright? You might see a new video from me of Doom. Just me recording gameplay and uploading it onto there. So you'll still see that, just not very often, because I just don't feel like it anymore, you know what I mean? If my interest is not there, it's not there. It was either I was gonna get too busy with my life, run out of ideas, or just lose interest. In my case, I've lost interest. But, you never know. Right now, for the time being, it's pretty much dead. I could get interested back into making WODs in the future, we'll see. But for the time being, my interest just is not there, and I just got tired of the game. Doesn't feel like fun anymore making WODs, and I don't want to deal with the community, alright? I'm not interested in dealing with the community, with the drama, and with the kind of losers that are part of it, okay? That's not what I'm interested in, alright? But, with that said, I might try live streaming again in the future. We'll see how that goes. I might try it a few times. You'll play through some WODs and see if anybody shows up. And we'll see if it's successful or not. Some of you guys show up. If not, I guess I won't do many more, and I'll just stick to making occasional videos once in a while. And videos I want to make are friendly. I'll talk about that a little bit later on this video. But let's see, community thoughts. Community thoughts I just don't care about anymore. I kind of disgust the community, man. You guys know me. Like, my interest isn't there, and I just have not cared, like, about the community. That's what's happened, alright? I'm not interested in dealing with them. Maybe every once in a while I'll go on Doomworld boards, check out the Doom community happenings, and see if there's anything else interesting. And if I want to, like, comment on and give up my 2 cents, I'll do that, okay? I'll do that, but I'm not gonna really get involved in the drama. Unless I'm, for some reason, dealing with haters, you know, that kind of thing, make up all those lies and false accusations about me. And that's what's been the majority of my coward haters, but I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm minding my own business, not getting involved in drama that doesn't concern about me. And of course, there's this surprise, there's still drama. Like, I can go to the Unpleasant Hall in the Z-Doom forums, and you'll still see drama. Yeah, you'll still see drama, right? It's a little hot outside, so I drink a little bit because it's hotter than usual. I know it's May, it's spring, it's gonna be summertime. But yeah, I'll probably do that on Doomworld boards. You're not gonna see any more posts on my forums, or tweets, or videos like about me speak out against the community. And I mean, it's good that I'm right, but at the same time, those kind of videos made me look bad, okay? To some degree, I'll admit it, but it doesn't mean I change my opinions on the community, and it doesn't change the fact that I've been right all these years, and that more and more people are speaking out against the community. So, in some way I've kind of won, but at the same time, I just really don't care about it. I don't concern myself with the community anymore, for the most part. I'll, like, stick to doing what I like, and that's it. Alright, Cacawards, and the Cacawards are what I expect, and last year's Cacawards is an example of this, right? Like, a few wads are gonna be deserving Cacawards, and the rest is gonna be mediocrity, okay? I checked, I played what was interesting, and that was it, man. I mean, little was interesting, don't get me wrong, but it did deserve a Cacoward, and Lilith winning a Cacoward is proof. It's proof that this entire ceremony is a joke, okay? It did deserve a Cacoward, and then in 2015, Final Doom did get a reward. And then sometime in 2013, a WAD called The Island was released. Excuse me, it's been a while since I've talked on camera. I apologize if I ramble on, but yeah. The Island was an example of another WAD that could have been a part of the Cacoward, you know what I mean, sense. I mean, if you have the piece it handle, I would totally recommend checking it out. It looks freaking amazing, man. Like, the architecture is amazing. Like, it pushes the Doom engine it pushes the limitations of the Doom engine, man. That's what the Island does. That's what I recommend. I'll probably put the link to the WAD in the description bar so you guys can check it out. If you got the specs to handle, I would check it out, man. Like, that's a great WAD. It looks amazing. Probably could have been part of Cacawards, could have won a Cacoward, but yeah, that's it for this ceremony. I'll still check out every year to see if there's anything else interesting, and if there's anything else interesting that's worth downloading, I'll just download it and play it myself, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. That's it for Cacawards. And I'm also going to give out my thoughts on Doomworld, the website, okay? And it's still, the website sucks. You guys know it sucks. And my opinions are the same as others who've criticized it before. The website sucks. There's nothing, there's nothing else interesting to read anymore. Like, maybe once in Blue Moon, if you're lucky, I might see something interesting, man. But if there's something interesting like, oh, if it's too controversial, or it makes the community look bad, it's just gonna get deleted. Like, That's the way it is, man. That's kind of the way it is. And right now, we're living in an era where post-sale doesn't exist anymore, okay? Because, oh, look, people really want post-sale back, but Linguistia didn't care, so it didn't come back. So post-sale is gone forever. Same with links to the various websites that are hosted by Doomworld. There's no front page. Excuse me. The download section still sucks, okay? It's still worse than in games. Like, I'm glad they can't call it downloads because it's not really an archive anymore, but I don't really talk about that anymore. The search engine sucks. It's not as good as in games. And there's no front page to it anymore, and that's all I gotta say about Doomworld, okay? Nothing else new I can say about it that hasn't already been said about Doomworld. And then there's the Newstuff Chronicles that nobody else seems to care about anymore. Like, the most recent one was in April, and then the one before that was a couple months before that in February. And the most recent edition has like only 4 comments, man. Like, back then, when I was in my prime in the community, like, more WADs are getting reviewed. We have more editions of Newstuff Chronicles, and now nobody cares about it anymore. Because, let's be real, people, okay? There's nothing to fucking play. There's nothing else really interesting anymore. It's the same shit, like, it's either gonna be another board map pack, weapon modification, or something else that appeals to children, alright? And that's basically what it is right now, alright, people? Just nothing interesting. I checked out the Cacoward's nomination thread, and the ones that I found interesting I already played before checking out, like Project Kate was interesting. Latte Girl, I played that for a tiny bit. It was kind of interesting, but became just as boring as Restless Weapon modifications. And then there's like an mspaint wide where the main protagonist is some chick or something. Like, I don't know what this is. It's a crappy mspaint weapon mod of the kind of stuff that you see on DVR. I mean, that's how bad this is, okay, people? That's how bad it is. I have no interest in checking it out. I'm not gonna play it. And that's that. And this year we got episode 2 of The Adventures of Square. And you guys know I really don't care about Square, man. Like, I played the demo, I think it was a 3-level demo like years ago, and it was alright, man. Like, The Adventures of Square to me just felt like nothing special. Just a kid-friendly clone of Doom. That's not innovative, man. It's not innovative, it's not interesting, and yeah, I don't care about it. Even if they had the game on sale for like $10, if they were selling it for $10, I still wouldn't buy it, man. It doesn't matter if I could easily buy the game, I wouldn't do it, man. Just because I don't, like, want to support the community. I mean, I know I bought like Urban Brawl like years ago because I really liked the game, and I really wanted the extra content. And to this day, I still have a hard copy of the game. At least that was worth $10 back then. I mean, now you can get it for free, the bonus content. But back then, when I bought the game, yeah, it was the only way to get the bonus content. So, to me, it was worth it back then. But, yeah, let's see, future WADs. If I get back into it, sure, I might release a storyline as a separate WAD, maybe work on their tiny, small idea that I remember. I was thinking about doing the magical adventures of heaven or something like that. That never took off. I mean, I had a concept idea of 9 levels. It never got worked on, so that's what happened to Magical Adventure of Heaven. Like, cause I wanted something interesting that was like different, but I just never got the motivation to work on it. But that's basically it, man. I cannot think of anything else. I thought this was gonna be a long video, but I guess not. And if I left out anything that I probably want to say, I probably won't say it again as one recording. It's been a long time since I've done videos like this. I'm checking for my piece of paper right here. I talked about everything for the most part, man. Oh yeah, darn. I was gonna talk about the community, and I said I don't care about the community. But yeah, I mean, if more people spoke up, I guess, in games, it wouldn't be where it is today. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, people would call me a retard, but I turn out to be right. I mean, maybe if more people spoke up against the games, then maybe it wouldn't be the way it is today. Okay, I know I just said that. Just give me a minute, okay? It's been a while. I want a large video that's boring, but I ramble on. And oh yeah, Mr. Friendly. I almost forgot about Mr. Friendly. Now Mr. Friendly is another one of those kid-friendly WADs I found kind of interesting, and it was fun for a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I generally don't like this kind of WADs. I found it interesting. All right, I'm not gonna lie about that. It was interesting. It was fun. It's worth a couple videos. One that were a show off. What the author thinks about Nazis. Personally, I think it's political propaganda of the far left, or just the left in general. I mean, and you have to have a basic understanding of today's modern politics to understand that it's left-wing propaganda. Now, I'm not saying that I like Nazis, okay? I don't want people making false accusations that, oh, I'm racist or I'm alt-right, all the stuff like that. But, and don't get me wrong, I don't like them, but to me it's like political propaganda. But I'll show it off in a future video. But yeah, that's worth a couple videos so far. It's a long video. It's me, Doomguy. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, I guess I'm not done with this video. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it because I forgot to talk about a few more things. Like, you guys already know that freedom of speech in this community is dead. And what's really killed the community is political correctness, alright? That's one thing that's destroyed community. Not a far left radical ideology as 40 Alex calls it. It's political correctness, okay? That's what's really killed the community for me, and that's what's destroyed it, and that's what's killing it right now, if it's not already dead. And even if it's still around in the 2020s, I'm not going to care about it, right? I'm not going to waste time talking about the community and that kind of stuff, because like I've said before in this video, I don't care about it anymore, okay? My interest in this community is not going to be there in the 2020s. And even if I'm like curious to see what's happened to the community, I'm probably not going to talk about, alright? That's kind of my final thoughts. I forgot to talk about if the community would still be around in the next decade, and what's really killed the community right here.